Okay, so this is Secret of Evermore, guys. Definitely a quote-unquote top-tier game in my mind. Definitely different. Definitely different from what you'd expect out of a mana series, even though it's not mana. So, alright. Well then, without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. So, we need a name. What's a good name for this? I mean, this is the SNES Superstars Marathon, but I don't know. I think we can combine the best of both worlds here. We'll go with the normal hashtag and SNES, because why not? So this will be a no defend run. Alright guys, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Now obviously the timer starts a little bit differently than when the normal thing starts, so... Okay, here we go. So on this very first screen, our plan is we want to die. We really want to, so we absolutely want... Whoops. Again, I just finished up doing a world record stuff a couple of weeks ago, so my muscle memory still tries to go back to that every now and then. Wow, this flower is already being mean. What we're going to try and do is we want to die on the screen. If you notice, we got the dog up there, ready to roll. Very nice flower. Thank you so much. Okay. So, if you notice there, the dog pulled us to the right. There's an actual cutscene that plays. This whole thing is known as the raptor skip. You die in the previous scene. What ends up happening is you have the dog by the screen trigger to kick you to the next screen, and there's a small window that you have right before you end up getting a chance to, you know, go through. And what you do is if you time it right, you can actually skip the cutscene and all that other mess that you have to wait for with the raptors. Thus, raptor skip. So, also, if you notice on that first screen, I grabbed 2 clay. It's because we're going to be using hardball. Dog? Oh, gosh. It already begins. Dog, don't you dare. Dog! Dog! Good puppers. Dog tried. So right there is the next little trick we do called the dog leashing, or leashing in general. So we got through that. Okay, good. Very nice so far. Gotta swing at him because he can be mean. Also, if you notice I'm doing very specific things, I killed that first flower. It's because you get 18 petals, or petals, talons, currency. You get 18 talons. 18 talons plus 1 kill gives you 20. What you need to do in this cave right here, oh nice, Old Man Feets gave us the best pattern. Came straight down. You need 20 talons in order to buy a petal. You buy a petal, you get the Jaguar ring, which allows you to run, which is nice. So, after which, you end up selling everything that you have, because we need to have 120 talons, which will give us just enough to buy 2 stacks of crystals. We're going to be casting 16 hardballs at Thrax to basically blow that giant piece of bug filth out of the water. For some reason, I'm thinking of Starship Troopers. Fight to battle the bug, for whatever reason. So there's 4 crystals right there. We've grabbed a couple clay. Now we're going to be doing something called the, it's not a specific infinite flag glitch, but basically what we're doing is we're going to end up grabbing, quote-unquote, the 1 crystal over there on the left-hand side with the dog. The dog doesn't bark or do anything, and then we're going to grab the clay on the right, which was originally 1. It becomes 3 based upon... Hold on a second. We're going to save here. No, I don't want to save over that. There we go. I do not want to save over some of my saves. So, what we do is we grab the... it basically activates what's known as kind of a modifier, if you will, for the next pickup that we grab. If you pick up things in specific ways, the next thing that you pick up may increase. So that's why we activated that 1 crystal on the left-hand side. Oh, no, you... Wow, Gandalf Maggot is already... Oh, gosh. Well, this is problems. Good job, Gandalf Maggot. So that right there is known as Gandalf Maggot. He literally just wanted to become a star, so now we have to take the long way. Wow, good job, Gandalf Maggot. You are a jerk. Oh my gosh, Gandalf Maggot. So basically what we tried to do is, well, we tried to skip some stuff, and Gandalf Maggot wanted none of it. He basically said, no, I'm going to mess everything up in the marathon, so I failed the Big Bug skip. Oh my gosh, you jerk, Big Bug Maggot. Ugh. Wow. Also, by the way, for those of you that have the Maggot emote, you can spam it right there. Maggot just said, you shall not pass. Alright, that was Gandalf the Grey. Now we're going to try and see if we can get past Gandalf the White. Okay, that's good. Whoop! Okay. So what we did right there, if you remember, in an original playthrough... If you remember... Get some. Get some! Okay. In a casual playthrough, you'll go up into that next screen and activate the whole cutscene where, you know, Big Bug is like, "Nyah! Nyah!" doing whatever it is that he does. We do what's known as the Thrax intro skip, where we take the boy, we shove him to the left, right on the trigger that kicks us to the left-hand side. We take the dog, and we have to literally be holding select on the frame that he is going to kick across to the up, into the cutscene. What ends up happening is you hold down select and go up with the dog, and it switches over to the boy as it's switching over, which allows the boy, you have control of the boy, he goes left, meaning you can actually jump over the trigger that activates the cutscene, and you can just start casting, meaning there's no cutscene where you see Thrax for the first time, there's no maggots or what have you, so you're good on that. Good. Old man got in the way, that's not good, you're a jerk. 5, 6. Okay, we're going to kill him because, again, we want to make sure that we have enough hardballs cast in order to kill Magmar. Oh, nice! We got the God pattern there. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Good. Okay. Let's do it. Perfect. Fire Eyes intro skip. So what we're trying to do here is, the first time you meet Fire Eyes, it goes through this whole cutscene where she's like, Fire Eyes, the people are chanting for her. Instead, because we're just awesome like that, all amazing people going through the roof. Like, when I enter a building, I come in through the roof. And I mean me personally. I don't just basically walk in through a door. You hear the door, but I just come in through the roof. Basically, what it allows you to do is, instead of going through that whole spiel in an 90% run where she's like, Fire Eyes, and the name people are chanting for her, and she comes out, instead what it allows you to do, which is really awesome, is it allows you to basically skip that whole cutscene, come in through the roof, and it saves about 3 to 5 seconds depending on how fast you get it. We actually have to, if you noticed, I actually walked into the doors of those specific houses. You have to do that, or it will not actually do the trick right. There's a couple, basically, you have to make sure that you hold select and switch to the boy on the exact frame that the dog starts basically triggering the guard, thus allowing you to have control of the boy. You cannot hit any talk buttons, B, X, A, B, L, any of that, and advance the talk button. Otherwise, well, bad things happen. Now, here's the thing is, because we didn't activate it the first time and we need a call bead from in there, we have to talk to her again. Also, we have to name the dog. So, I don't know what I'm going to name the dog. But, okay, also, by the way, the boy freaks out. He does not know what to do. The boy is very confused. Okay, did we save at... No, we didn't, so we'll save it. Okay. Now, originally after this part, what we would do is we would go up and to the left. Okay, we have Doge. I need a good name. I need a really good name. I gotta think of a good name here. What's a good name? Got it! Whoop. Will be yelled at. Because he's going to be yelled at. He's already been yelled at before. Alright, so blah 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 blah. I'm Fire Eyes, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I'm a little girl. By the way, this little girl is 13. She's been here for 30 years. You do the math. So, grab the call bead, run away. Also, we have to grab this ash from right here. Because we need it to do the most important trick of the game. Also, nice select button. Okay. We're going to talk to this guy. We don't want to save. Yes. Okay, perfect. So. Alright. Because if we were to go to the left right there, we'd get defend. Because forget defend. No one loves defend. Now, for those of you that have played this game casually, usually about this time, we go see some kind of snake thing. We don't care. We just basically clipped through a rock. I'm like, what's this? Rock, levitate? Who needs that? Okay. Oh! Okay. Also, we clipped through more rocks because we don't care. Nice. Got that. And we just basically clipped through the rocks because we don't really care. Yeah. Don't care. What's that? You want me to use levitate? Nah, that's just a suggestion game. I don't really care about levitate. Levitate is unimportant. So basically those rocks, for those of you that aren't aware, those rocks are treated exactly the same as enemies. In other words, you can just pretty much despawn them, thus as an enemy. We're going to hit this guy because, you know what? This guy's a savage. We don't like vipers. We don't like him. He's kind of mean. Now for the hardest boss in the game, and I'm not actually joking. This is by far the hardest boss in the game. Magmar does not like you. If Magmar wants you to die, you die. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. By the way, if you notice, I only have 48 health and 54 health. Yeah. Yeah. Meaning, one bad move, well, bad things can happen. But hey, we got this. Alright. That was real bad. Oh, man. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, what? No, excuse me? I did not swing at you. I did not swing at you. Where did you swing at, boy? That's the reason we save where we do. Wow, so I can tell you exactly what happened there. For whatever reason, and I cannot explain it, the boy decided, I'm gonna swing. He just swing at, he basically was not supposed to swing. Yeah. I have many words that I want to say right now that I cannot say. This is the exact reason why I put my estimate so high and the world record is so much lower. Because of garbage like that. He didn't kill him. I had 3 hard balls left, which should have killed him. Instead, game decided to go, well, no. I'm going to be a jerk. Good job. I even got the best spawn pattern off him there, and, well, you know. Wow, this is great. Game? What is going on here? Get some, you jerk! My god, I am getting lowballed on damage! Yeah, good job, game. Get some! God! Yeah, that should have been enough damage. I literally was like, I had to have been under 10 damage to kill him. So, in other words, I just got lowballed. Literally, I got lowballed. That's what it was. I can tell you that right now. The lowballing, it happens. Oh well. So, we got through that at least. Alright. That's Act 1. Very bad Act 1. But it's still Act 1. Alright, so, because the boy is, I don't know, near unstoppable, he just basically got exploded out of a volcano, went flying into the air, spinning around, hit the sea, just floated up on the sea, no problem. So, alright, let's go see if we can find the dog. By the way, we're going to do a trick called the blimp skip. Please do not hose me, game. Perfect. Okay. When you go up on top of the beach the first time, not on the bottom part, but the top part, the game loads the dog in coordinate 0, 0, which is that upper left-hand corner. What ends up happening is you can actually pull the dog down with a frame-perfect character switch. Boy, get your butt over here. Boy. Oh, no, you don't. There you go. There we go. Thank you. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So, pull the dog down. Then we literally can, what's known as AI leashing. It's kind of the same thing did with the dog across that pit. And now, you know, we can just kind of do a thing. So now, we're in Nobelia. The reason we're talking with this guy is because, one, he gives you armor, which we kind of need. Reason being is because in no defend, one bad hit and you're literally dead. I mean, I am a little, for all intents and purposes, a glass cannon. Don't want to deal with that. Oh my, old man, will you stop screwing around? I don't care about your psychobabble. Okay, well, he gave me the worst pattern. I have nothing more to say. Great job, man. Great job. So, we're not getting any armor for him. That's real bad. Because he wanted to be a jerk. Also, what we did was, we go across the pit, and we end up using what's known as a power option left in by the user. That clip, that skip, that was left in by the designers to basically allow us to kind of go through. Also, we're going to buy an Atlas amulet because, you know, Atlas amulets, they're good. Okay, we're going to buy 4 pairs of wings, a thing of pixie dust, and that's all the shopping we're really going to need to do for right now. So, next thing we're going to do is save, because in any percent, again, we don't save. Here, we absolutely want to save, just in case this can go south. And believe me, this game, as you've already seen, will go south whenever it feels like. When it feels like being a jerk, it's just going to say, hi, I'm here to be a jerk. Also, I'm going to talk to the old man again. Nope, he's still going to be a jerk. Okay. So now, we're going to be like, hey, we need to get back down. We need to activate that cutscene. Isn't there like a cutscene or something that we're supposed to be able to activate? Dang it. Come on. Come on. Mr. Speeder. There's your brother. Come here. Dang it, Mr. Speeders. Hey, come here, you. There we go. Also, again, exact same thing. A debug skip left in. That one's much harder because it activates on a screen. The desert is kind of built in like grids, and what you can do is when you go from one grid to the other, there's small seams that you can actually cut in between. And what you do is if you cut in between it at the right angle and the right area and what have you, I don't know the exact specifics of it. I can't explain it. You can actually go all the way down. And there's another way. It's called the reverse desert skip. The one going up is called the desert skip. That's the RDS, reverse desert skip. There's a second, easier way to do reverse desert skip. It's just, that one is a lot cooler looking because it's just like, holy cow, we just cut in. And it's a lot harder to do. Now, this cutscene we just saw, you actually activate when you fall in that pit. The reason we end up cutting across is because there's a 15-minute timer that goes off the moment we enter the city. And outside of the menu opening and you opening the ring menu or cut, screen transitions, the game does not stop that menu or stop that timer. So you basically want to have that timer going as much as possible. And you want to get it started as quickly as possible. So that's why we cut across, we start the timer, because you're forced to wait. You can't skip the 15-minute timer. We have not found a way to cut through all that mess yet. That's kind of the next big thing. If there's ever a way to cut it, we would like to find it, because as soon as you do, that's going to shave off so much time from this run. Nice. Also, the reason I'm getting to level getting up to level, I think it's 6, is because we want to make sure we can take a couple of hits from poison, which we absolutely need. All right, Speeder, right there. I'm standing. No, Speeder, you need to... Okay, Speeder, you have to pull your fangs out when you do this. Speeder, come on, pull the fangs out. Pull the poison fangs. No, don't miss. Pull the poison fangs out. Speeder, come on. Thank you. And we're going to cast poison. We're going to flex. And now we're going to die. Are you kidding me, game? Are you bleeping kidding me? Okay, great job, game. And another reset. Boy, this is already going off to a smooth start here. Wow. Game is not happy right now. Wow. Nope. Failed Atlas glitch. The poison killed me. Psh, at least this'll work. This game today is mad. This game is been a go down. So I can explain to you how the Atlas glitch works. Oh, I did get that first try. So here's what happens with that glitch. You get poisoned. You cast Pixie Dust and Atlas on yourself. What ends up happening... crud, something in my eye. Yeah, I know, right, Zard? You cast Pixie Dust and Atlas. The moment you cast those, your strength, by For every frame after you take poison damage, your strength and every other status effect or stat that you put on their speed, defense, everything goes backwards by 1 every frame until the next poison hit. What ends up happening is eventually it gets to 0. Once it gets to 0, the game cannot display negative numbers. So it goes backwards to 65,000, basically 65,535, and it keeps going backwards. In other words, we can pretty much kick our strength to, like, ridiculously high amounts. Alright, speeders, come here. We're going to do this again. God. Speeders. Come on. Evermore, I don't know what your problem is today, but you've been acting up all day. I will put you in timeout. Don't think I won't. I understand that could lead to very bad things. I don't care. You're gonna stop it. Thank you. There we go. Now, let's try this again. Now, Speeder, you're gonna cooperate this time. I don't have time for your goombery shenanigans. Give me the poison. Give me the poison now. Speeder, come on. Speeder! Speeder, you know, Speeder, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Thank you! Thank you! Okay, now then, let's try this again. Oh my lord, my Lanta. Try this again. Now, wait for the poison tick. I know you're about to hit. Hey, hey, uh-oh. Okay, there's the poison. Now, kill me! Thank you! Good job! Uh-oh, uh-oh, ooh! Bad news can happen if they get me there. Come here, you! You need to die in the worst possible way! Okay. So, now! Now, we're good. Doggone it, you jerk. Come here. Come here, you little nerd. I'll get you. No, not this time, sir. Get through there, you yuts. Now then. Alright, you. Now then, we got a lot of strength. We got a lot of power. And we're gonna use that power to do things. Things that nobody should ever have to witness. Okay. So, ow. Also, tumbleweeds explode when you hit them. If you don't believe me, I drive a beer truck. I have hit a tumbleweed. The beer truck did, in fact, explode. Well, it didn't explode, but it did bump. Tumbleweeds do blow up when you hit them. I can vouch for this. Speeder. So, I'll just kind of show you what I have for strength real quick. We are currently at 65,360 strength. So, I have a good feeling we're gonna be okay. Could be wrong, but I think we're gonna be okay. Now, the reason I'm killing stuff here is twofold. Actually, threefold in a no-defend run. 1, HP, because, you know, you don't want to die. 2, even though I have really good strength, I don't have really great hit percentage. So levels will increase that hit percentage by a couple of points every level. The other reason is because right now I'm farming the money that I use to get Crush. Crush is very, very good. Very good. Also, I'm going to warn the mods right now that once we get to another section of the game, there is going to be a thing called Lobotomy Chicken. There may be some of my people that spam it. I'm just forewarning you. Don't worry, it's a normal thing. It's not mean, bad. Okay, that spider's a dick. Good job, game. Wow, okay, nope, 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 nope. Wow, speeders, you need to stop that right now. So, get some. Not the same engine, by the way, Joe Furrow. It is not the same engine. It looks a lot like Secret of Mana because it was built in such the same way, but it is not the same engine. The engine is actually different. Wow, you are angry today, game. Wow, game is actually pretty mad at me right now. Get some. Yay, more nectar! By the way, we do need nectar very, very badly. Come here. Tumbleweed, I know you're there. Get some. You are... Dude, the game is on. It's mad. Like, I'm getting hit way more than normal. There we go. Now we're getting a rhythm. So, at this point, we're also farming for money to get ingredients for Crush, as I said. And we're also... Nice job, game. Wow, that perfectly timed miss. Come here. Come here. We're also getting money so we can get some stuff necessary to increase our hit percentage by a couple of points, which, believe me, anything that will increase my hit percentage is a yes. And we're also getting an item that we need in Act 3. Do. Coming to destroy the game. Do. Whoa, hey, game, there we go. Do. Do. Come here, Tumbleweed. We're gonna talk. And by talk, I'm gonna stick my axe somewhere in you. Now you get yours. Sniff! Okay. By the way, Sniff is the scariest enemy in the game. They can combo you. They can pretty much say, ha ha ha, you can't hit me, but I can hit you. And then they will do it with brutal efficiency and accuracy. And they're mean. The reason they're called Sniffs, they're actually called bone buzzards. But the reason I call them Sniffs is because they make the same sound effect that the dog makes when he's sniffing. It's very... You'll hear it a lot more in one of the other sections, and thus they just kind of became called Sniffs. You jerk. Come here. Come here, Tumbleweed. We're gonna talk. And by talk, it's called Axe and Face. Wow, this game is throwing all sorts of weird angles at me right now. There we go. That's better. Okay, I know that Tumbleweed was coming. Nice. Not water. Also, by the way, we found water in a Tumbleweed. Don't even... Just... Yeah. There we go. Hey, come here, you. Get some. Do. Get some. One more sniff. Okay. Now, for the next part. Alright, game. Come here. We're going to try for a move called the Croc Strat. If the game decides. Basically, I have to get one of these guys to come to a specific spot. Come here. Come here. There you go. No! Get over here, you monkey. Okay. So we didn't get it there. Basically what it is it's called the infinite flag. It's basically called the infinite flag glitch. Where basically if we... Whoa! That dude was ready to kill me. Okay, come here. Nope, didn't get it. If one of those guys has a drop come down, there's a chance that it's a 75 drop. If there is a drop of it, I grab the drop and then quickly grab like one of the ingredients on the ground like I'm doing. Instead of just what it is, it'll be 75 of that ingredient. The flag for it does not go away right away. And because of that, what ends up happening is you can manipulate it pretty good. Yes. Okay. Now, we buy all the ingredients we need to cast Crush. I'm going to kill you guys one more time because I'm angry at you. Oh, get in there. And now, we go up! Back to town. Back to find, perhaps, the most dangerous of bosses.
Alright, let's do this. Come here, I want to buy you rice, lady. I heard it's a good deal.
So we buy 60 rice. We run over to this guy. He's like, hey, I got an Amulet of Annihilation for 30. Okay, we'll give you 30. Buy 3 spice from this dude. We're going to give him some rice because, you know, we have just enough. Do 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 do. We buy 3 beads. We buy 3 Bok-Bagoks. And now, the Jade Disc. 3 spice and 3 chickens for it's like +3 or +4 to hit, which is really good. All right. Also, lobotomy chicken. Lobotomy chicken poking at my brain. Do 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 do. At this point, we can't do anything, so we just chill. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, nap sounds good. Okay, and the 15 minutes are now over. Also, this is the first instance of RNG in the cutscenes. There is actually RNG in the cutscenes of this game. Right there, the boy has 2 options. He'll go down, like he did, which wastes about a second, or straight to the right, which is the faster of the 2. So, unfortunately, well, we got the bad RNG, which makes me sad. But yeah, we're waiting for the market to close there. Once the market closes, the sound will stop and you won't hear the commotion of people, and you'll hear the crickets instead, the ambience of it. That's one thing I love about this game. The ambience is so perfectly matched. It's like, it builds the atmosphere of this game even more. So, of course, you know, we're not the gladiator fighting type, but we were chosen, so... Okay, so we're gonna grab some equipment because this is probably gonna be the only equipment we grab for a while. Game! Wow, you're gonna really do that now? Nice. Okay, where are you, Doge? Come here. Also, we're going to equip some gear because, again, this is gonna be the only stuff we're gonna be able to equip for a while. Doge, you get right there. And now, for those of you that know what it's time for, lobotomy chicken. Lobotomy chicken, lobotomy chicken. Bok, 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 bok. Lobotomy chicken, lobotomy chicken. Bok, 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 bok. Lobotomy chicken, lobotomy chicken. Bok, 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 bok. Lobotomy chicken, chicken, chicken. Poking at your brain. Picking, picking, picking. Ugh. Don't even question where I came up with that. I just got bored one day, and that's kind of what happened. Eh. Like I said. So, by the way, some loser with a claw. All right, now you die, Viger. Oh. Okay, that was not the quick kill. That was not the quick kill, unfortunately, but it was close. It was close. Okay, there we go. All right. So, Viger's dead. He flex. He's got weak flex. Yeah. So this guy's like, "Hey, we want you to go do this. You killed our champion. So go find these diamond eyes." Now, of course, diamond eyes look great. You know, this guy, of course, this guy looks totally non-threatening. Totally non-threatening. But unfortunately, he mocked our hygiene, and, well, that's kind of the reason why we don't like him. I mean, dude, he looks totally fine to me, but the moment he mocked my hygiene, it was like, no, dude, now it's on. So, next, we go across the desert one more time, now that we have Franker Z back. Okay, this is the RDS coming up, the other side of the reverse desert skip. This is the second way we do it. We leave the dog sniffing up there. Again, he's on a different part of the grid, and for some reason, the grid goes down to right about there. We hit select, hold up, and for some reason, dog can do that. I don't understand it fully, but it's all good. Get in there, you. Okay, you're in a good spot, so we're going to kill you. Perfect. He's now at 81 health. That's perfect. All right. So, now we continue on. Okay, we need the dog to cross the bridge. The reason I get him a couple levels is because that kind of thing will happen. Where you'll just have a speeder go, "Hi, I'm here to, do bad things." Yeah. Also, Fred is the caveman. We call him Fred because he reminds me of Fred Flintstone. Don't question it. Get in there. Okay, so we're going to find some roots and some wax, because if we don't grab those, well, there could be problems later in the run. There really could. So, now comes probably one of the hardest parts of the game as a whole, because you could do it right and still just get completely hosed. So, alright. Got it. Very good. Very good. Okay, that entire path is invisible. Believe it or not, it's harder to do harder to do at a fast pace than you think. Because the game will just decide, oh, you fell in. If that happens, well, it's bad news bears, because you have to burn a wings or you soft lock the game. And unfortunately, if you burn a wings, then you're down a wings, which you kind of need. So. What did I get stuck on there? Okay, that's new. Whatevs. Good, good. Minitar was like, "Hey, man, I got you. I got your back. I'm coming. I'm going to thrust myself upon your sword and die." Good job. Good job. Okay. 2 down. Easy peasy. Go high to get over Mr. Green Slime here. Now, if you remember, I switched the boy's AI back to completely passive. It's because of this right there. Because sometimes what he'll do, if, like, the rat comes down and is within view of the boy will be like, "Gotta kill the rat, gotta kill the rat, gotta kill the rat," and he'll go straight at it. Which pulls him away, which pulls the dog away, which causes problems. Okay. Perfect. Good. Very nice. Oof. Do. Okay. Now then. Hey, you stay away from us. We didn't call you. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh! Not only am I not gonna get God Dog, I got real bad there. Oh, nice. We got some dodges. Dodges are good. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay, we'll just stick with that. So usually in an actual any percent run, you try and get the dog to basically go all the way around to where the boss, quote unquote, another little mini boss, is. Reason being, because if you can have the boy run the whole way there, you don't have to basically press the button, and you are so far ahead of him. Which is really good. Unfortunately, did not get God Doge. Also, first instance, running with the spear and running diagonally. By the way, there's two key things. Having the spear equipped allows the boy to run as fast as he possibly can. It's his fastest weapon. Running diagonally with the spear is faster than just a normal spear. Oh, nice! He cooperated this time! Good job. Good job. Thank you, game. Thank you. The prehistoric dog running and toaster dog are the only two things faster than a boy with a spear, running diagonally. For whatever reason, when the boy has a spear equipped, he runs faster. Instead of like 1 pixel, he runs basically 1.5 pixels for every down pixel. How can I explain this? He runs 1.5 pixels instead of 1 pixel is probably the easiest way I can explain it. Blech. Good. Got through that. Another invisible pit. Doge, what are you doing? Get over here. Get over here, Doge. Okay. Now, we're going to leave the dog there because we're going to try for a trick that's actually kind of difficult to do really fast. Nope, he didn't move. But we'll do it. We got it. Hey, get out of the way, you. Get out of the way. Okay. Now we have the Tower of Sniffs. Do not like the Tower of Sniffs. You'll find out very quickly why. Okay, good. Okay, we killed him. That's better than practice. Practice was real bad. Oh god! Oh god! Get away from me! The Sniffs can combo you. Very. If Sniffs decide to combo you, you die. That's literally what will happen. Sniffs are like, I got this. What? BS game. I call BS. Why did I try and do... Nope, not even gonna risk it. We got some nectar. We're good. Okay, we're just gonna use the nectar because we have it. That's the other reason why having healing items in this section is really good. Oh, that was interesting. Alright, let's do this. Can I get this? Okay, game. No BS. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. That's known as the fast elevator door. What you can actually do is you can get in there. Whoa, that was close. You can actually go down there, get in there real quick, and then go through. There we go. And then the second part. Nice. Very perfect. Very perfect. I'll explain that sequence here in a second because I just completely butchered what it is I'm going to tell. There we go. Fast skip so you can get right back to the boy, and voila. Perfect. Okay. So, what you can actually do there is if you take control of the boy, if you switch on the proper frame. Get out of there, Sniff. And that's why we hate Sniffs. No? You turd. Fast elevator door. There we go. Game. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, we're going to cast that because we need to have levels of Crush ready for later. I'm going to go that way to avoid those Sniffs. Nice. No door. No guards. Perfect. Very perfect. Wait down here. Alright, get the dog up. Perfect. Alright. So what ends up happening is if you switch to a character on the proper frame as some... What? Why did you suddenly go left and right? I'm holding down, game. Okay, that was wonderful, game. You are drunk. You are drunk, game. Basically, it's a frame perfect character switch while doing a trigger, which allows you to still have control of said character. Well, that's bad. Yeah, We're not even going to risk it. We're not even going to get it. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, Doge. No, Doge. Perfect. Okay. By the way, there is a trigger there. That if you fail that trick, you lose a thing called the diamond eyes. Diamond eyes are needed later in the game, and if you lose them, well, bad things would happen. Okay. Got that. So now we've got Crush at level 1. The reason we needed to get it to level 1 is because we have to kill 2 different bosses with Crush. But, you know, we kind of want to get through there, you. We would like to, just would rather do that thing. So, remember, we did not give the diamond eyes away. We have the diamond eyes. I want to make that perfectly known right now. Also, gotta do it. Rooster! You have to basically hit the rooster 100 times, and you get the secret Easter egg! Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't taunt the chickens! Taunt the goats if you want, but leave the chickens alone. Nope, we're not done yet. Rooster, rooster! Oh, now from the front? Okay, fine, let's go. Right now. I'll poke you with the dog's long, slender nose, chicken. I was warned! I will regret that! Whatever. Your threats are meaningless to me, you chicken god. Also, remember, we have the diamond eyes. Wait, no, sir. Those can't be the diamond eyes. We have them. How? How? Yeah, he suddenly got the diamond eyes from us. He probably stole them when we weren't looking? Question mark? Don't even. Well, okay, that's a boss. Also, cool guys don't look at explosions. Cool guys don't look at explosions. And by the way, this game loves, in a casual, the dialogue is amazing. It literally plays on just all sorts of bad puns. That guy was a head case. Just all sorts of ridiculously funny puns. It's awesome. Like, it knows it's not, like, the cool thing about this game is it knows it's not serious, and it just has, it's cool with not being serious. I love that about this game. By the way, Tiny just launched that I don't even know how many miles. Like, I'm not even kidding you. He launched that many miles. Many miles. So, because somehow that explosion that he launched, Lord knows how many miles, it opened up something. Imagine that. Huh. Alright. So now, we move on to the next part of the game. Dude's like, hey, you can... Wait, what? Why did I not get healed there? Game? That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to heal up on bosses, game. What are you doing? Well, that's never happened before. You're supposed to be fully healed every time you kill a boss. Game said no for some reason. I don't even. Good job, game. Okay, you know what? Not even gonna question it. Not even gonna question it. No, we're good. We're good. Nope. 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 Not. No. 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 Okay, we're good. Game can try. It can do new things. Game does new things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Game. I don't know. Whatever. We're done. We're done with you. Okay. Moving on. So, now we're gonna go find out what that giant explosion was. Okay, we got the good pattern there. Now that first actual monk can actually waste time. If he comes down and blocks you, you can't get around him at all. Like there's no way that I can actually get by him. So you end up wasting time, and he can actually do mean things. Mad monks, while they're useful in an any % speed run, with one other trick that we would do, which I can eventually explain. Yeah, bad things. Uh-oh, well, so much for that. Boy, this is literally the if it can go wrong, it will run right now, because this is just terrible. Get in there. I didn't get through the bottom part, got knocked into the teleporter, have had bad Magmar luck. Boy, this is turning up into a perfect run of Evermore. Evermore knows it's got screen time, and it does not care. It's like, I am going to show everything off. All the bad things that can happen. Because, I mean, no joke, this has been one of those runs where it's like, if it can go wrong, it is. It is. Okay, we got that. Now we kill one of the only 2 enemies in the game we cannot kill with a weapon. What? Good job, game. You're drunk still. God. Got him. Oh, and then, of course, we get the bad pattern. Yeah, by the way, if he spawns something there, yeah, you can actually do that. This has just been such a good run. This has been such a good run. I'm actually quite... Dude, Evermore is literally throwing everything out. Like, this game is so good. It literally is like, all bets are off. Now I show you the pain you must endure. Also, we now have Poodle Dog. Poodle Dog, absolutely worthless. I'm sorry, does nothing good. Okay, so, we move on. See if we can get something good out of this. Okay. You're not supposed to be there. Although I think that was probably my fault. Okay, are we going to get Fast Doge? We did! Perfect. Okay, so, the dog can do one of 2 things. One of 2 things. He can either sniff to the right towards you, or he can sniff to the left, which is away from you and closer to the exit door that you want to go through. If he goes to the left, it's about, a second, which is real nice. Also, lemon skip right here. Very nice. So basically, if you walk up to that guy, what ends up happening is there is a small cutscene that plays out. But if you noticed, I took a specific path where I went and stayed down in the shadow of that giant terrace thing, what have you. All those kind of bush bone things that are kind of there on the ground. I went to the left of them, up and around, and talked to him. You don't have to talk to him. You just basically talk to him, and he's like, yeah, we good. We good. We good, man. We all good. By the way, we now have the best part of the entire game, but not really. Oh. Also, the Unicoat! I don't believe it. Mongola has escaped. I would be very careful if I were you, friend. And now, the Pig Poodle! Franker Z, is that you? I know you've been going through some changes. This is ridiculous. Dog just runs away. I guess I would too if I had the head of a pig on a poodle body. Mr. Eyebrows right there. Learned his eyebrow addiction from Dr. Wily. Ladies and gentlemen, the pig race is about to begin! And they're off! Trouble is leading the pack. Wait! A new entry is tearing up the track! Look at that pig go! We have a winner! Who owns this pig? Boy's like, that would be me. So, very next thing. There's a trick coming up called the banquet skip. If you've never seen the banquet before, which, by the way, you've all seen the banquet, what ends up happening is you get a few seconds, or not even a few seconds, a couple, probably like half a second to control the boy after the text box goes down here, and you just run into the door. And you skip the entire banquet right there. So, yeah, no banquet. We don't want to talk to the queen. We don't care about her. So, if you've noticed, I don't have an HP bar or any of that. It's because the game still thinks I'm in the cutscene. Just is what it is, man. We don't question it. By the way, the dog is stuck there because, again, the game doesn't recognize that Dag is in, the cutscene. Okay, Sniffs, we get the point. We get the point, Sniffs. We get the point. Up. Oh wow, he didn't appear. Good. Okay, yeah, not even risking it because I know game. All right. Now, we have Chess-Knight here. Chess-Knight can be a jerk. Chess-Knight can be a jerk. By the way, I love how you walk in here. Dog just is like, I can walk through everything. I am Jesus Dog. Okay, Jesus Dog, come here. Game? No, you don't. You don't get to play Screwjob like that, game. Frickin' spear goes right through him. Doesn't even register. It'd be one thing if I missed. It's another where the game just goes, no, you didn't even hit him. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. You're dead. That's all that matters. Get. Come on. You jerk. Again, this is why I hate sniffs. Sniffs are the most nastiest thing in this game. Now you get yours! Okay. By the way, this is Queen of the Centaurs. If you don't believe me, look at that ass. Butt. Look at the long hindquarters of that lady. That is clearly, yes. Clearly, Queen of the Centaurs. Okay, I actually have to be quiet at this point because the forest always gives me problems, and I'd rather focus for this specific point. Well played. Well played, game! Okay, we're through. Now then, game. Now then. First part down. Alright, you're not gonna do dirty things to me, game. You're gonna die. You got this. Uh-oh! Nope, 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 nope. Jerk! That was close. Those guys have a move called Nitro that can actually do painful amounts of damage. Also, again, running with Spear is fastest. By the way, this kid, I saw that fight. You're powerful. In fact, you're more than 3 times stronger than yourself. I haven't figured out the math on that, but I saw it with my own eyes. That's a normal thing. A very normal thing in this game. Running through the forest because we can. Running through the forest because we can. Spooky, spooky things. Spooky, spooky things. Running through the forest because we can. Wow, nice job, game. Alright, there's our first Durgan kill. Durgan is dead. We killed Durgan. Durgan got his. Alright, so. Very nice. Very nice. Do-do-do-do-do. By the way, oh, nice. You're gonna die for that. Wow, he is angry. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. No? Wow, game. You, you really like that, don't you? You really like to be stupid like that, don't you, game? Okay, fine. We'll play by your rules, jerk. Thank you. Now you die. Now you die. Woe to you, good sir. Do 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 do. Oh crap! This is gonna be a problem. This could be a problem. Oh, okay, we're good. There's one. Okay, good. We got a level. Is that? Okay, that's Mr. Speeder. No! Get him! No, no. Okay. Will you quit? Okay, nice job, Shane. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Hey, is that Nectar? Yes, we'll take it. That guy with one shot can actually kill you. I have been killed by him before, where he just comes out, shoots you, and you're dead. Hey there, Cecil! What? Wait, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in, like, Final Fantasy IV or something? No, I haven't heard you. Haven't heard about that. I heard about the moon, though. So, you went from being a king and decided to leave kingship and run an armor business. Okay, whatever. Don't even care. And he found, okay, this guy found a bazooka. This guy found a bazooka. How did you find a bazooka, sir? Please, enlighten me how you found a bazooka. Because I want to know. I just don't. Okay, you know what? We're just going to hold on to Mr. Bazooka because I don't care. Run in with bazooka. Run in with bazooka. And thus comes Verminator. Verminator. All right, Doge, let's go. Oh, wrong way. There we go. 1, 2, 6. Whoops. There we go. And you die. Now, unfortunately, this game is not devoid of bad things. When you kill Verminator with this guy, insert obligatory pony joke. If you don't get the reference, good. It's probably a good thing. Also, we want to make sure that we're equipped because we don't want to die. We have now basically just strapped a giant horse to our chest as a meat shield. Yep. We just walk around. We just walk around with a giant horse strapped to our chest. Because game. Because game. So now, we get to meet someone. Not sure who. What is this? Another Queen of the Centaurs? There are two... There are two Queen of the Centaurs. What? Huh? I don't... Okay. Clearly, there are two Queen of the Centaurs. No idea why, but there are. Look at that. You cannot tell me that is not a centaur. That is so a centaur. By the way, Queen of the Centaurs wants to be called Camellia. Oh, yeah. Hit him! By the way, the best way to use a bazooka... game? No. You use it by smacking people with it. Also, obligatory pun. Those guys were a pain in the glass. This is the second instance of RNG cutscene that could go wrong. And Dog cooperated, which is good. Now, what he could do is, when he's up there, sometimes he'll kind of look at you and go, no, I think I'm just going to chill here. Then he goes left, up and around. He's out of the frame for a little bit. We say he's doing his doggy business. And then comes from the top like, no, dude, we're cool. This is all cool, man. We got this. But, no. No. Also, we're going to use a telescope. Now, remember, guys, this is a telescope. A telescope. Hi, telescope. Wait, how are we able to hear? Telescope? So apparently telescopes also allow you to hear conversations far away. Evermore? Yeah? No, okay. Okay, whatever. So he's like, dude, you need to go over there and, like, show that queen the what for. So, by the way, the Night Basher got no actual, what have you. It's literally just a miscolor. Like, that's not the actual color the Night Basher is. But game is confused, so, yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, again, running along the side of the walls. By the way, one thing that I used to do was when you had the Act 1 dog, come here, you. Now you get yours. I had a little thing that I'd say, running with the dog. Most of the people that have been around for a while will actually, will know what's going on. Oh, down. Double down. Okay, Gomi's Tower is without a doubt the worst place in this entire game. Because the enemies do ridiculous damage, they don't care about your feelings, and, well, mini dragons. Die. Okay, that guy actually died. Good. Drop down. Thank you. Mini Dragon 2, we got him. Good. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Go. What? No. Okay, we're okay. Nope, we're not in trouble. Okay, come on. The misses add up very quickly. Come on. Uh-oh. No. Boy, dog, where are you going? Get your dumb butt up here. We have a thing to kill. Durgan, hey, what's up, buddy? Okay, by the way, that guy can be a jerk. One thing that he can do is if you get too close to he has like a ring around him, like a little pickup ring, where if you get too close to him, he will automatically pick you up and drop you on the left or right hand side of the tower, and you have to climb it up and then continue to fight him. It's really bad. It's problems. That's the reason why we hypnotize him. That way he can't move. However, even if he is hypnotized, he can still grab you if you get into his ring. Even if he's just like, nope, sorry, I'm completely hypnotized. Also, by the way, this is how the power of friendship works. You beat the crap out of them, and then they're like, dude, we're friends now. That's how it works. Save. Okay. This cutscene actually was originally from the banquet. If you went through the banquet, got put in jail, yeah. So I'm just gonna chill here because we're told that we're absolutely overpowered, but meh. Also, we have Queen of the Centaurs. She's like, I need to go over to the other side and take out the other Queen of the Centaurs. I can tell you how to get there, but we already came from there. So, yeah. By the way, what? What is this? Oh, she was a fake queen. Not cool, game. There we go. Nice, I got him. Okay, you. Of horse. I had... Get some. Get some! And pose for the crowd. So, now we're coming up upon the last instance of RNG cutscene. By the way, this queen can take it. This pillar is like either the worst engineering or this queen's explosion is just that ridiculous. She fell through like 4 different layers of castle, blows up, and suddenly the castle's going to start to come down? What? Has damaged the foundation. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on. Do the stupid thing. Come on, come on, come on. No. Boy, dog, it's up to you. Okay, they didn't. So, what can happen there is, if you see those set of stairs that go up, they go up, around, and back down the other way. Well, let's just say that the AI in this game is, it's a thing. Even in the cutscenes. So, you can lose upwards of 16 seconds in that cutscene, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing. Because game. Because game. The fat shaming is real. Diesel. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And now we start on the home stretch. The home stretch of the game. Do 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 do. Okay. By the way, everybody look at this flying machine. What it's made out of. We have a wheelbarrow with a stone wheel. We have barrels. There's probably 2 of them. If there's only one, that is a massive barrel on the underbelly. We have a giant cast iron furnace. And paper. Not metal. Paper. Wings. This thing flies. And it flies. I don't even. I don't even. I really don't even. You know, if I just went outside, like, into a backyard and started making something like that, I don't think it would fly. But I know it's video game logic, but even that's a little crazy. Also, it can fly in reverse like it's nothing. It can fly in reverse. What? I'm sorry, what? I don't even, game. Fine. We're just gonna grab that because reasons. So, now. By the way, if I had not used wings there, get out of the way, raptor. These plants could grab me, and those raptors could block me, which would really cost a lot of time. Wings are kind of broken in this game in such a sense as if you use one on a screen that you can't technically use it on, the enemies become confused. They can't target you. They don't even know you're there because the game, for whatever reason, thinks, you know, you're there, but you're not there. Meh. You know. It is what it is. So, however, we can't... Nice job, game. That was my fault. That was my fault. Yep. Now you get yours, little raptor. Okay, good. He didn't spawn, which he's not supposed to. Perfect. Boy, dog, you are not cooperating today. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna give this guy diamond eyes. Remember, the fake dude had the diamond eyes. He somehow stole them from us, but now we have them again? And then, for some reason, a gauge appeared next to the volcano. I don't even. But, okay. Whoops, that was my mistake. Huh. Okay. Again, flying backwards because reasons. So, the other thing about it is, even though that item we just picked up is gone, the game, for whatever reason, has decided, hey, we're going to put it back there again. Why? I don't know. Because game. That's all I'm going to say. Game. Hey, what are you doing, Raptor? Raptor! Get out of the way, Raptor. No one loves you. Come here, you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. That's much better. All right, perfect. Yeah, peek upon there. That was much better. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. That was much better. Much better. And, of course. Doggone. Doggone. Alright, and because, you know, remember, guys, we're going to land this thing in the ocean. I guess landing it in the ocean allows us to suddenly teleport here and not land it, which, okay. Hi, dude. What's up? By the way, we're still in Act 3, technically. By the way, we gave this guy diamond eyes, 2 gauges, and he made us a rocket ship. Why? Yeah, how this thing works is indeed questionable. Lift off! Correct. Gintatsu is absolutely correct. There will be a 100% run of this game later, which I honestly feel like you guys should watch. Gintatsu's going to knock it out of the park. He's been putting in a lot of great time on it. And you will get to see a lot of the parts of the game that I skip in any percent. It is a much different run. A lot of the same tactics can be used to a degree, but you'll see far more of the game. Wah, wah. Boy, you coming? Okay, good. Toaster dog, best dog. Everybody needs a toaster dog. All right, guys. You know what? I don't even feel like finishing the game the right way, so we're just going to do it the wrong way. Okay. I'm going to kick back. I must go! My planet needs me! And now we're completely invulnerable. Do 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 do. What? Why? What do you mean I have to go through the whole space station? You're crazy, game. Go home. You're drunk. Hey, hey, come here, you. Hey, raptors! Don't run around everywhere. Please come to meta. Come to meta. Where are you, raptor? You're right there. Okay. Wow, Miss City. What's this Act 4 you speak of? It doesn't exist. Yeah, 100% is actually a really... 100% is one of the few games in games where 100% is much harder than any percent. And there are a couple of reasons for... Why did you just do that, game? Okay, whatevs. Don't care. Yeah, Matt EXP. I died at Limit Break 2014 or 2015 to this guy. Won't happen again. Controller, stop doing that. Hey, you stay away from my Doge. He did nothing to you. Now go hide in the corner, Doge. Game? Game? Wow, that's really bad. There we go. Got it. Got you. Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, what the heck? That's twice now. I did the same thing in the practice run. Jerk. Dog! No, you don't. Oh my god. There we go. Got him. Stupid high dodging toaster Doge. There we go. And now we wait. Wow, nice. I love how I just basically swung right through him. Yeah, that was real good, game. Way to not pick up a hitbox. Bye, you're dead. Get wrecked. Oh, wow, and you're going to go straight into a high jump. Thanks, buddy. And that is the secret of Evermore. So, I want to thank everyone for coming by and watching it. Means a lot to me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the marathon. It's an amazing marathon. So many good runners, so many good games. But, yeah. There is a trick called the invulnerability glitch that I did not use. That's why it's called no defend. Because defend is required in order to actually activate it, at least quickly. No defend, or using defend allows you to basically be invulnerable. So you kind of become, well, you can't take any damage. Enemies can still target you, but you literally don't even take like recoil or anything. You just can't be like they see you and they attack, but they can't touch you. So yeah, that's why it's called no defend, because it makes the game a lot harder. So anyways, I appreciate it. You guys are an awesome crowd. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been fun. There have been a lot of strong runs. So. Do 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 do. Whoops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Also, I love the fact that like somehow these guys can be, they can just walk around and see everything exploding. So, but this run will be at RPG Limit Break. Don't worry. Today was basically Secret of Evermore. Game is angry at the world percent. The reason I have such a high time frame, even though the world record is so low, is not because of all the extra stuff that I have to do. It's because this game loves to go wrong in all the wrong ways, as you kind of saw. It'll just be like, hey, we're gonna just, cause problems for you, and well, you're gonna enjoy it. Um, Unfortunately, because of that, you get to deal with the bad as well. Super Black Bass is next? Oh man. Dude, we're gonna go from Evermore to fishing. That is strong. So yeah, guys, I totally think you guys should stick around for Super Black Bass. If you don't, I promise you that, well, I just can promise you that a bass is going to come out of whatever closest lake, stream, river you're at, and probably smack the crap out of you with his tail. You're going to get fish slapped. You don't want to miss Super Black Bass. That is a known thing. So, by the way, I don't know. The professor, yeah, for some reason I've never understood it, but it was only when we beat Carltron that everything started going awry. Couldn't explain it to you. Could not explain it to you. So, but yeah, the top two runners in the world are myself and Croc, and right now, we're thinking the lowest this game could probably go with current stuff is 1:16:30. Croc has a 1:16:53, and I have a 1:16:31. And the amount of randomness in this game is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just absurdly brutal. It like you need to be literally, yeah, you gotta have some crazy in you to want to run this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun casual. It's not hard, but one of the biggest things about it is to get a high level thing. There's no manipulation, none. Not even on damage rolls, nothing. So it's one of those games where you could have amazing execution, but unless the game says, I will grant you a run, you're literally at its mercy. It's still a lot of fun as a casual. Again, if you haven't played it yet, you should play it as a casual. The storyline it's out there, but it's funny like that. And I like that it doesn't take itself seriously. So, let's see here. One sec, guys. Well, all these innocent... Yeah. bum. Also, again, these people have been stuck here 30 years. Shouldn't, like, they have aged? I mean, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but, you know. We deal with it. We deal with it. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Also, I love some of the tidbits about this game that I've learned. One of the really cool things is the soundtrack that you hear in this game was put together in 3 weeks, right before launch. Jeremy Soule actually had a completely different soundtrack for this game, and he scrapped it 3 weeks before launch, and decided, I'm just going to put some ambient music in the game. And it works really, really well. Also, this was also Mr. Jeremy Soule's very first project as a music man. He did this right out of high school. Really cool stuff. Do 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 do. Yeah. Sorry, you have to die now. Bye! Just walks away. I'm just waiting on the green light from Feasel. I think they're still setting up for the next run. I could be incorrect at this. So... as soon as Feasel or whomever comes in and gives me the okay to move on over, we'll get you on over to the race. They're probably still setting up. By the way, hi, we'll be yelled at. It's good to see you're back to normal. Everything is normal. Good old Podunk. Nothing strange here. I wonder if that whole adventure was just a product of our overly active imaginations. Probably. Wow. The secret of Evermore. I think we've got our answer. "30 years have passed. Brian Fadrew. This game is a jewel, the Hulk. By the way, Strongheart is the new leader. Buzz Buzz. That bee is so... Oh, I hate that bee. Composer sound effects, Jeremy Soule. Why is that woman standing in that guard? Okay, I've never noticed that before. Good job, game. Again, now 2 people can fly in this thing. Tinker and his brother are just hauling tail with that thing. Totally makes sense. Also, I like that they put the doubles as, yeah, even though the queen double, yeah, she blew up. Thanks to SNES and his faithful companion, will be yelled at. The end. Dum. Ba-da-bum.